I am your host, Dr. John Wolfenstein, your medical professional today. I hope you all are enjoying your evening. We're back to play some more Baldur's Gate. I woke up and need a little bit of stuff to do before I go back to bed for the evening. So I figured I'd stream some more Baldur's Gate. I walked inside from where you saw last. I did go redo just to make sure I got the owlbear cub. Didn't kill all the goblins. I fed Gale an artifact, and it barely has any effect. So he wants to talk to us all. So let us see how this goes.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy, who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it, much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself, the Lady of Mysteries, the goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse, and later even my lover. Oh yes, we enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross, yet every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries. Quite. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed on the bridge. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? The answer was to try. The outcome was to fail. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
Let's see how this goes.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book bound and and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however. Rather worse, actually. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, all of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
If having dangerous otherworldly objects stuck in your skin is wrong,
Welcome,
then
Charlotte.
Dale and I both have to go. We're not really splitting up, are we?
Well, I do apologize, Charlotte. Thank you for joining, and we're happy to have you. But I do delete all Discord message or all chat messages with Discords in them. But welcome. I hope you enjoy the show, and I hope you enjoy what you're watching.
That is a great relief.
Oh.
I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Alrighty, let's save the game here.
Bloody racket. Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Oi, so much fun that those... Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work. State your business. Now.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond...
Meh. Well, looks like I'm not getting through here without a fight.
Likes of you, please. Only boss you need concern yourself with is me. Out! Now. Bloody racket.
Seluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here. Quite the understatement, But yes, let's not linger in this place any more than necessary.
That'll be some real fun.
An act of vandalism has taken place. You might want to clear up this particular mess. Your confession.
Creator, destroyer. Tormentor.
This is gonna feel good.
Aye, aye.
Got to press on.
The last board is set. Door. Open up. How much further can I go? Let's have a look.
That's because she chose me. You're not worth it yet.
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
Don't matter if you're a slave or a king. Drow will pluck out your eyes if you're looking at all.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh. Let's the faithful recognize one another quick sharp. That way nobody'll mess with ya. And it's charged with magic. Ordinary slobs can't see it. Only us that follow the Absolute.
Charged with magic. Perhaps that explains the ease with which these goblins submit to true souls.
You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting. Maybe you don't need it.
She probes your mind, tangling your thoughts. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again. Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you in there. Digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything. Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business.
Oi! Priestess! We want the mark!
Why do they think they're talking to a god?
Ain't we good enough for the Absolute?
No interest in chatting to the Absolute myself. I've got enough going on up here.
That the jingle of coin I hear? Already turned quite the profit today, so I'm feeling generous. You joking? Goblins sell the best prisoners. Cheap, quiet, and eager to be elsewhere. Till this crowd converted and started sending their captives to Moonrise Towers, at least. No complaints, mind. I just sold enough smoke powder to cover the loss 10 times over. Oh, dry your eyes, ill-mater. It's me or a goblin cookpot. I know which I'd choose. Now, much obliged for the chat, but I'm here to trade.
Excuse me.
Pleasure.
Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
Here to see your friend, have ya? Come and join him if you like.
Say we'll take over. His work is sloppy. He'll kill the prisoner too quickly.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
The git snuck in here with his mates, looking for some forgotten thing. Said they ran to some kind of grove. He doesn't want to tell us where it is, but he can't resist forever. No, why won't he speak? The drow's gonna kill me if I can't make him talk. We do all the work, and you get to finish him? Bah! Take him! Won't do you any good. He just screams. Should have sent him to Moonrise with the rest for all the good he's been. I want to watch that weird priest next door. Sounded like he was beating something up. Oh yeah, beating it good.
Please, please. Let me out. There's no reason for this. Somewhere underneath the temple, there's a hidden passage. Brian had instructions, but the goblins got him. They said they'd eat him. Please, please, these shackles. I don't want Helsing. I don't know. He changed into a bear, but I lost sight of him. I don't know if he's still alive. That's all I know. Please, get me out of here. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The lock clicks and opens.
Thank you. I better go before they catch us. I should be able to make it to the Grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger. The Grove. To the east. They wanted to know where we came from. They'll kill everyone. Please. I need to warn them. I don't know. The boss didn't say. He just said some wizard called Leroacan would reward us if we found it. That's all.
I'm watching ya. Spike promised that any meat that falls off is mine.
You. Seems like a good moment to talk.
Greetings, child. I've met few aside from goblins here.
You recognize the Scourge. This man is a follower of Leviata, goddess of pain.
Ah. Are you also here to assist with the prisoner? Please. The things they do to that man? So crude and primitive. I was invited to teach them. I live for pain and its intricacies, you see. But, alas. Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree? Yes, he's just over there. Between you and I, his claims of mastery over pain are unfounded. Pain should be intimate and loving, not violent and brutish. Alas, he... Forgive me, but that look in your eyes, something terrible has happened to you.
I don't like this guy.
Because I see those same eyes when I look in the mirror, dear one. We've all suffered in these dark times. It is little wonder you bear scars of pain and anguish. Please, let me alleviate this pain. As the Maiden of Pain, the goddess Leviata teaches us, through penance, administered by my skilled hand. My work can grant peace and serenity, the likes of which few experience. It will be worth it. I promise.
Go on! I have to see this!
Oh, I have something exquisite in mind. Both Loviatar and I are interested in how you handle pain, dear one. And should you delight her, you will most assuredly receive her most gracious blessing. Trust me. Simply face the wall, and we can begin. Face the wall and let us begin, dear one. The pain you suffer will cleanse you. Do not fight it. You want more? As you wish, dear one. Wonderful! Just wonderful! Do not keep quiet, dear one. Let me hear you. Such resilience! Wonderful. You want more? I'll give it to you. Sweet child, while I enjoyed that, I'm afraid your reaction was... To gain Loviatar's favor, every single strike must be met with an honest cry of pain, or perhaps a touch of begging. Nevertheless, thank you. And I pray you've learned from today's little... lesson.
Grush, I need to see that again. Ask him if you can do the penance thing too.
But
Get in there. We might learn something.
Time to get going.
Yes. This do nicely.
Let's see what this does.
Prisoner. Ain't a prisoner. He's my pigeon.
biggest bloody pigeon I ever saw.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine. Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I gets hungry or some such. What's it to ya? Then catch one on your...
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
This Ranger better not go yapping about my pigeon. I should have turned him over to Minthora by now, but he's such a nice little pigeon. What? I ain't. Minthora don't give a cake what you think. Bah, just take him if you care so much. See if he'll sing for the likes of you, though. bloody think. Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
I'll take that.
Look at this. I'm quite saved. A joy to see a familiar face in such a precarious setting.
No, I'm
I
fine.
guarantee
Just
the story of your daring rescue of my
figuring
person
stuff
will
out.
live on for eons.
Also, have my headset up and didn't realize it. But good to see you, Exile. Welcome.
I intend to do just that. A trusty invisibility potion goes a long way in a place like this. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke? Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain!
Alright, well, saved Volo. Saved Volo. Let's see. Goblin Priestess for help.
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting around. Ready to clear your head? Smart. All you need to do is open yourself to the Absolute. And I'll do the rest. Don't want anyone peeping on private matters, so... There we go. Secret and safe. Well, secret.
Psionic feelers creep across your mind like a pickpocket's fingers seeking flaws in fabric.
It's all slippery in there. What are you hiding?
An image of the Mind Flayer reaches out to her from your memories.
Helps! We need to fish that thing out before it eats any important parts of your brain.
I mean, if I can get to see Invisibility Eye, but I don't know that I have found it or figured it out yet.
No. It's messing with your brain. You're seeing things, probably hearing voices too, yeah? Don't you worry. I've got everything I need to fix you. Might get a bit messy, though. It involves you putting your trust in the Absolute. Simple. Time's the one thing you don't have. We gotta get this thing out now.
Well, let's see what happens.
You won't regret this. Being a true soul, You know the Absolute don't like to touch nothing unclean. So drink this. It'll purify ya.
You recognize telltale flecks of werejackal blood. It's a potion of sleep.
This could have gone easy for you. Not now, though. I'll tear you to shreds.
Well, I'm an elf. I can't be put to sleep by magic or the like, so.
Count on me.
All right. Oh, good. I get to kill the slavers. Sign me the fuck up.
Let's end this. Got to move.
can't slow down.
Covered.
Got to keep fighting.
She's a bard. Makes sense.
With a flick of the wrist.
And there we go.
What should I do? Take you.
Gone with the weave.
The priestess is slain, and the horde is weaker for it.
Well, well, well. Uh-huh. Ooh.
All right. Got them.
Yoink. Not a chance I'd fit.
Never a dull moment.
Here's...
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Lost in thought.
A long way to go still.
What's the story?
Oh man, killing these guys, man. Alright, well, that takes care of that. That wraps that up just nicely. Alrighty. Also, gonna go check out this priestess's quarters.
Here goes.
Can't give up now.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
What the hell is that?
Another step forward.
Oh, it's an ogre.
Dr. Gale's been walking around this whole time with some sort of magic bomb in his chest. I'm not normally one to begrudge someone their secrets, but that's something I should know. I know. I felt it. Yes. No. I don't know. The artifact seems to have powers and a will of its own. It protects us.
Stretch.
I don't know how or why, but I'm glad. I felt it go from me to you. You need its help, just as it needs us. Still just a box, after all.
Alright, give me just a second there, folks. I'm gonna grab some precious agua. Need to hydrate. Remember, kiddies, hydration is key. Well, so with that being done, we're going to kill the troll ogre here, ransack this room, and then I will probably call that for the evening. Also obligatory, make sure to take your meds if you have them prescribed.
Might not be possible. It's stubborn that way. Prone to lashing out. Keep it for now. We can all help to protect it.
Alrighty.
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time.
Attack. Big fat bitch.
I'm heating up. I've got it.
A rough tempest I will raise. Swiftly now.
Can't give up. Have to keep going.
Boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka. Oh! Kicked your ass, bitch.
Anything of use? With haste. More for me.
Something over there. Quite exhausted. A good night's sleep would do me wonders. Over there.
Not a chance. I'll fit in there. I'll give it a shot.
What am I looking at here?
What's that? Let's get going.
Alright. Well, I think it's about time for that to be that. Alrighty. But alright then, folks, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for stopping in. Also, thank you to my new followers and my new viewers. I appreciate your eyeballs and your time so very much, and really it's a gracious gift that you give me. At any rate, I will see you all on the next stream.